Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Non Sports Loaded here, and welcome back to a brand new video here. As tonight, I'm going to do my 2023 Never Touch the Premiership finals week two review as well between the New Zealand Warriors and the Newcastle Knights here. And if you guys are brand new to the channel over here as well, please give it a like and 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 subscribe here to the channel here as well for more low content as well coming the near future as well, and I you will not be disappointed as well for the further content as well coming in the near future as well. And yeah, let's get straight into it. So I'm not gonna lie, I don't really have that many thoughts for this game as well. I did see the last few minutes there in the match as well, in the last 10 minutes and that. So yeah, look, I thought the try there for Rocket Berry man was just absolutely just insane, and the offload way there from Dylan with Tesla Zalesnak there was absolutely just insane. And I gotta say, man, like Toro Harris find that the combination there from Shaw Johnson as well was absolutely just amazing as well, and the Warriors' attack there was just solid as well with Sean Johnson as well involved in it as well. So yeah, look, man, like bro, without Sean Johnson, I don't think the New Zealand Warriors attack will be this good as well. And I reckon that the Newcastle Knights, if they would have had much more possession as well, and if they would have not been granted the pressure coming towards them since Andrew Webster, after from their humiliating loss against the Penrith Panthers as well, Andrew Webster said that they need to learn on how to put on much more pressure as well, and that's what they did there tonight as well in Auckland. And if they're going to do this against the Brisbane, the Brisbane Broncos, then I reckon they could put on some pressure there as well on the Broncos backline as well, and obviously the four pack there. But still, I reckon that the Warriors' backline defense there is still a weakness there as well. But that's gonna be another story there for next week there for the Broncos and the Warriors finals week three preview as well. So yeah, make sure to look out for the preview as well for next Tuesday there. And yeah, look, yeah, this match here, it was a blowout here as well. But yeah, man, oh man, like, bro, how about the fans, man? Like, the fans for tonight was absolutely just amazing as well. And I gotta say, bro, like, shout out to the Waz Army and the bandwagoners there as well. Um, yeah, for just getting behind the New Zealand Warriors as well. For tonight as well. Despite me just coming home late, watching the last few minutes there of the match as well. So yeah, look, there's something much for me to say. Unfortunately, since yeah, I didn't really get to watch the full match, but we're gonna go throughout the website there and just go through match by play there, and we're gonna go through the play by play there and see on what actually happened there. So I'm gonna try and summarize it there by my best efforts there. So if I do get some things mixed up there, I do apologize. So yeah, let's get straight into it with an unscripted role. And yeah, enough of me rambling about. Let's get straight into the review here for the New Zealand Warriors and the Newcastle Knights. Okay, so some things off here as well. for the Warriors there. In the first minute there, Chance Nicholas Clarkson there, he made a line break as well, and he scored a try as well to make it 4 points to nil. And then probably there missed the conversion as well. And then apparently there for being offside as well, inside the 10 as well from Jacob side feed as well. And Kevin Ponga there has for himself there a line dropper as well in the fifth minute there, and then a ruck a frequent there from Phoenix Crossland there in the sixth minute there, and then a set restart there from Crosslands ruck frequent as well. And the Warriors gave off there to Fnil Blake, and he went and he crushed himself over there to make it 8 points to nil. And then a conversion there being converted from Adam Pompey there as well to make it 10 points to nil. Then Dom Young, he made himself an error as well. Then Lee Thompson there was caught up there in the rocket fragment as well. And then a set reset there from the New Zealand Warriors as well. And then a line break there from Marcelo Montoya as well, and he makes it 42 points to nil. And then a conversion there from Adam Pompey as well, and he makes it 16 points to nil. And then Timo Martin was penalised there for working on the ground there for too long there, and then Sean Johnson makes it error as well, and then a set restart here for the Newcastle Knights. And then Fnil Blake was offside there inside the 10, and it was first interchange there from the Warriors there. Just Corin there, he comes on there for Murata Nakore. Then where he can makes an error as well. And then on the set restart there, Timo Martin was offside there in the 10. Then Graham Wazoo made himself a line break as well. And he makes it 4 points to 16. And then Kellen Ponga, he misses a conversion as well in the 26th minute there. And then in the 30th minute here, a set restart here from the Warriors as well. But Rocket Berry makes an error as well. And Jackson Ford also makes an error as well. And then with about like 9 minutes there, about like 8 minutes left to go. There was a penalty there from Tyson Rizal there from a dangerous tackle there, but luckily enough, which I have not seen the highlights there yet, he was put on report there, and Callum Bunga there makes it error as well, and then it was going back and forth as well in the between these two teams as well throughout the discipline there. And then it was Dylan Lucas who made himself a line break as well in the second half. 2 minutes in the second half, and he made himself a line break as well to make it 16 points to 8. And then Kellen Ponga there makes the conversion there to make it 16 points to 10. And Dylan Walker makes himself a line break as well to make it 20 points to 10 as well. And then and Pompey there converts to try there to make it 22 points to 10. And then it was a line dropper there for Kalapong as well. And then it was Sean Johnson who makes himself the kick bomb as well. And he made himself another kick bomb as well. And Dylan Watesi Zelesnak there made himself a line break as well. And this is when he was about to be taken out to touch there. But then on the replay there, which I did see replay there in the game there, he was about to be dragged out there into touch there, Zelesnak. But then he had the one-handed offload there to Rocket Berry there as well, and he was about to be held up there, Rocket Berry there, but he managed to put the ball down there that low, and he made it 26 points to 10, and then it was Alan Pompey there who made it 28 points to 10, and then it was Brian Best who made the error there in the 62nd minute there, and then the Warriors there they challenged the call there from the referee, and yeah, it was a set restart there from uh, the Warriors there, and then Dylan Watesi Zlesnak there made himself a line break as well to make it 32 points to 10. And then Adam Pompey there makes himself a conversion as well to make it 34 points to 10. And then Martin Nakora there was penalised there for a dangerous tackle there. And then it was Toss Gamble there from the kick bomb there as well. And then it was Kelaponga there for the line dropper there as well to make it 69. In the 69 minute as well. And then it was Dominic Young there who made himself an error as well in the 69 minute as well. 50 seconds in, and then they tried to challenge it there from Dominic Young, and unfortunately it was unsuccessful as well. And then it was a few minutes in, and then New Zealand Warriors there just secured the match there with Bailey servicing there, just coming out of double half there as well, and he scores over there as well in the big gap uh, in the big gap there as well. After they put on a bomb there to pressurize there on Kelapong as well, which he dropped the ball as well, and then yeah, shot off there from the plate as well, from Bailey Surison as well. Straight out of double half as well. He scores a try there as well to make it 38 points to 10, and then it was a conversion from Pompey as well, and it makes it 40 points to 10. And then a successful challenge there from the Warriors as well. And yeah, Dylan Walker was attempting a 1 point field goal as well, but then it went wide there on the right, and that was full time there. The New Zealand Warriors there 40, and the Newcastle Knights 10. And unfortunately for the Newcastle Knights, they couldn't really get themselves in the match as well. And yeah, look, they had plenty of opportunities as well. But the pressure there from the Warriors there was just absolutely just too too executional there as well. And yeah, Webster just really just made sure that the Warriors learn a lesson there big there after their humiliating loss there against the Panthers as well away there. So yeah, look, um, yeah, the Knights, man. Yeah, they tried to uh, pass out there to Dominic Young as well, or either to Dan Gecko there as well, or either to Dominic Young there. But yeah, yeah. Fortunately, the four pack there couldn't really get into the game there since they were getting absolutely just bodied there from Terry Harris, from Adam, from Neil Blake, from Wade Egan, and from the rest as well. I mean, at least Dylan Lucas scored as well. And yeah, look, yeah, it was a very tough night there for the Knights fans. But hey, the run had to come to an end, and I gotta say, man, for the Newcastle Knights to come this far, I gotta say, props there to the Newcastle Knights there for getting it here this far as well. And yeah, I gotta say, man, like uh, for the Newcastle Knights fans, don't get your heads down here, man. Like you should be grateful and proud that you guys have come here this far as well. And yeah, look, I feel like for next season, picking up uh, Will Price there from the Super League there, uh, from Huddersfield's Giants, and I know that they're going to move on a couple of players as well, like uh, Dominic Young as well, and I think some other players as well. So yeah, look, for Knights fans, I feel like for next season they're going to improve it a little bit, and for Newcastle they're going to come back here much more stronger here as well. And I feel like tonight. Yeah, they just choked it and weren't ready for the pressure as well, or what uh, Sean Johnson and the rest there had to absolutely just unleash this absolute lethal attack as well on the kick game there throughout the combinations, throughout the four pack as well. And yeah, it was too much there for Newcastle and for Kallapong as well, especially without Jackson Hastings as well. The pressure was just too much there for Kallapong there as well, to Holland as well, and they just absolutely just yeah just gone flat as well. So yeah, the Warriors man just absolutely just dominated his well, and it was his cake there for the Warriors as well. But yeah, look. My top five best players there. Just go through by stat wise, since I didn't really get to see the highlights the highlights there as well. So I apologize for that one as well. So yeah, let's go through the highlights as well. So yeah, look, for the top performing players here as well, from stat wise, Jackson Ford, he made himself 45 tackles. But Phoenix crossing there made a bit like 49 tackles as well. So two tackles more. But Charles Nickel Clockston made a bit like 308 run meters as well. Holy shit! Oh my god, he has had an absolute extraordinary, uh, extraordinary and insane running game there as well. Tonight there in Auckland. Holy shit! And Greg Mazu didn't even make over 200 running meters as well, which he usually makes it over 200 running meters as well, as you can see over there. But yeah, that's insane, bro, for the comparisons there as well. DWZ made two line breaks there as well. Greg Mazu made about like one line break as well. Charles Nickel Cluxton as well made about like 71 fantasy points as well. Since I mean, yeah, he's only making those total fantasy points as well in the Bundesberg uh, fantasy as well. If you guys do play on the Bundesberg mixes as well for both the NRL and the NRLW players as well. I mean, I haven't really taken it very serious as well, but yeah, look, maybe next season, but yeah, yeah, I think for this season, I haven't really had the time to really focus on the Bundesberg mixer as well for the fantasy as well. But maybe for next season, I'm going to be fully locked on as well on the top of uh, fantasy as well. So yeah, for Dylan Lucas, he made himself 62 fantasy points as well. And yeah, for the top five best players there, just going through quickly here as well. I'm going to go for my man of the match here, Shaw Johnson, my second best player here. Let's see on how Toru Harris did, because he had an absolute dominating performance as well. So Toru Harris there made 216 run meters as well, 24 kick return meters as well, 63 post contact meters as well, three take breaks there, 13 hit ups as well, and about like 3.6 for seconds there on the player board there. He made himself six dummy passes there, 19 passes there, 35 recepts as well, 39 tackles there as well, two missed tackles there, and that was pretty much it. For number three, I have to give it there to Rocket Berry, man. Like, bro, I have to give it there to Rocket Berry there, since he's got an absolute insane try as well. From the offload there, from DWZ as well, from the right side edge as well, and yeah, what a performance there and a moment there for Rocket Berry as well. To score as well, and yeah, do made about like 43 post contact meters meters as well. And yeah, one moment there to score as well. And he's also the second former uh, uh, All Black player there to score in the semi-finals, along with Williams Warbrick there when he won this try scoring try as well against the Sea Roosters as well. So yeah, look, one week to be alive, to be uh, a Kiwi there. So yeah, if you are a Kiwi, watch this video here, and if you did see both Warbrick and Rockaberry there score for this weekend here for the finals week two as well, mate, you should be absolutely just pumped and just proud that two former All Black players there scored there as well for this weekend, and yeah, it's a big moment there as well for the New Zealand both rugby league and rugby union community as well to be absolutely just proud of. So yeah, congrats to both, and yeah, um, so for number four, I'm gonna give it there to silence Nico Clarkson there as well. He made himself 308 run meters as well, 101 post contact uh, meters as well, 78 kick return meters as well, one line break as well, one line break assist as well, one try assist as well, attack breaks there, but like one offload as well, six dummy passes as well, five passes there as well. 38 recepts as well. Six tackles made as well. One missed tackle uh, as well. And yeah, what amazing performance there from Chance Nickel Clarkson there. And he absolutely just burnt Newcastle Knights defense as well. Now for number five, I have to give it to oh shit. I have to give it to um I have to give it to Jackson Ford there, man. He made himself 100 and 88 run meters as well. 94 post contact meters there as well. Three three take breaks as well. 16 helps as well, and about like one dummy passes as well. 45 tackles as well. Tackles as well. Two missed tackles as well. And yeah, 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 just a solid performance as well from Jackson Ford. He did make himself there a couple of errors as well uh, in this match as well. But yeah, yeah, that's something to be ashamed about as well. He made himself only one error there as well. So look, he made a solid effort there as well, and yeah, he was decent as of always. Now towards the Newcastle Knights players there. So my top five best players there for the Newcastle Knights as well. So my best player there for Newcastle there, it has to be. I'll say. I'll say it has to be. Um, I'll say it has to be. Bloody. I'll say the Brown Best was pretty good as well. Made himself 100 run meters as well. 49 post contact meters as well. One low break assist as well. One try assist there. One tackle break as well. And about like 14 tackles made as well, and one missed tackle as well, and one ineffective tackles as well. And yeah, look, he was alright as well, but yeah, yeah, not many players to really pick out there as well from the Newcastle Knights as well. And yeah, Greg Mazu, I thought he was the second best player as well, since he made himself 100 and 85 running meters as well, and made himself 99 kick return meters as well. 50 post contact meters as well. One long break as well, but obviously he was stopped from a try as well. Made himself 4 tackle breaks there, one offload there as well. So yeah, he did alright, but yeah, not really the best there. Third place there, the third best there. I have to give it there to um, I have to give it there to Jacob Saifidi there. I thought he went right there throughout his running meters there as well. But stat wise there, he made himself 36 tackles there as well. For number four, I have to give it to Phoenix Crossland as well. Made himself there 49 tackles as well. And yeah, he did it right. And I reckon he did the job there. Phoenix Crossland. Number five, I have to give it there to I'll say the Dylan Lucas guy was pretty good as well. So yeah, I'll give it to him. Just only because he scored a try as well. So yeah, look, that's my review there for New Zealand Warriors and the Newcastle Knights as well. Sorry if this review here was not the most deep analysis video that I could share, like on the script or either on an essay and that. So yeah, look, that's pretty much it. And I hope you guys did enjoy the review as well. If you guys did, please give it a like and subscribe here to the channel as well for more low content as well. Coming in the near future as well. And yeah, you will not be disappointed as well. And yeah, look, I'll see you guys there. Maybe for tonight for a live reaction as well, or maybe not. So yeah, yeah, I have to wait and see. And yeah, uh, I'll see you guys soon. And yeah, this has been National Sports Lawyer here. And remember, up are the fucking wires. Let's fucking go. And I'll catch you guys there later. Take care and peace.
I'm coming in hot.